Yebo, yebo, yebo. Welcome to my brand new YouTube watch channel called Watch Me Build It. I love watches, I always have since I was a little child. And about 2 years ago, I watched my first watch review video on YouTube. I've got to say thank you so much to TGV of the Urban Gentry. You opened up a rabbit hole and I haven't come out of it yet. And through that means, my appreciation for the world of watches really began to grow and to expand. On that journey, I came across another legend of the YouTube watch world, Jody of Just One More Watch. And you introduced me to the cheap Chinese offerings. That was a rabbit hole within a rabbit hole. I think what I've enjoyed about this journey on YouTube is that I've come to discover that automatic watches are not solely the domain of those who have thick pockets, but you can enjoy automatic watches for really affordable prices. Thanks to these gentlemen, I purchased a Dan Henry 1970, which is now collectible and I understand has doubled in value apparently. I've purchased 2 Seikos. I'll review those on the channel, and have really come to enjoy watches in general a lot more than I used to. And then more recently came across Eric's channel, Volume Shot TLS, and I really enjoyed what Eric's doing. Eric is taking OEM or generic Seiko SKX cases, faces, hands and movements, and he's building customized watches. And that's given me the idea for this channel. I'm not going to be replicating what Eric's doing. Eric is doing a far more premium product. I've discovered, Jody, on AliExpress that there's a myriad of watch cases, faces and hands that are available for building. So what I'm going to be doing on this channel is I'm going to be chasing the AliExpress train. And in each instance, what I will be doing is I'm going to be using a base watch, I'm going to disassemble it, and I'm going to rebuild a new watch inspired by one or other piece that I've seen. So my wristwatch check that I'm doing today is this piece from AliExpress. It's probably about as generic and as entry level as you can get. It's a Parnis based watch. The code is PA101AU. I bought it off of my watch code. I'm going to use this watch to build something that resembles one of the early Rolex Submariners. So I really enjoy the sword hands of the Mill Sub. I'm going to be using a sword hand set that I found. And also you'll see the dial that I'm using. It comes off of a homage to one of the current Tudor Black Bays. But this video is going to be the unboxing of this PA101AU. I will then do a review of the watch, and then I will do a deconstruct and rebuild video. Thanks for joining me today. As you can see, my red hat and the outdoor sunshine. I live in South Africa. This is what Christmas is like over here. We enjoy a bit of the outdoors because it's sunny and it's warm and it's good for being with the family. Welcome to Watch Me Build It. All right, here we go. Merry Christmas and welcome to my very first unboxing for my channel Watch Me Build It. Wristwatch check today. I'm wearing my Seiko 5 Sports. I'll put the reference number maybe in the video. I don't know the reference number. I'm really loving this one. I think I'll do a little review on it sometime. I have heard it or seen it called the Fabergé. Really like this one. Beautiful sunburst blue dial. But the video is not about that. It's about what's inside the box. So what I have inside the box is a watch that I'm going to use for a build where I want to, that's inspired by the Submariner Mill Sub. So the watch that I've bought is Parnis based apparently, and it's a sterile dial Parnis based watch. I bought the one that came on a NATO strap. Shipping from AliExpress took the 6 weeks that I expected, so not bad at all. I've had some other watches that are ready for collection kind of in 2 days that I ordered on Black Friday, so like a month ago. And then I've had other watches take 8 to 10 weeks. So the time takes a bit longer. So many of the AliExpress watches come like this. They don't come in actual boxes. They're just really good styrofoam packaging. So there we go, styrofoam packaging done. Then I've also ordered a set of hands. I'll open those first, and then I've got the watch itself. So there we go. And then of course, this I bought. This is a shout out to My Watch Code. They have an online store of their own, and they have an exclusive or a dedicated store inside of AliExpress. You can see their website over there, their email addresses. I really recommend them because I've bought from them 3 times now. Delivery is really quick, packaging is good, and I've really been happy with their service. Okay, so inside my handset that I've chosen for this watch, because I'm going with a mil-sub look, I've chosen this handset, and I'm not going to say much on them now, but you can see it's a sword-shaped hand. Difficult to get the mil-sub sword-shaped hands in white Luminova. But yeah, I'm going to give these a go and see what they look like. It's a bit of a slightly modern take on the sword-shaped hands, but more of that when I build the watch. Okay, here's the watch itself. So again, they package them really, really well with more bubble wrap than you really need. And then the watch is, it also, again, it comes in a plastic sleeve. It's on a NATO strap. And yeah, there it is. Actually, I'm just realizing now. So a couple of things. Okay, I'm going to do my reviews outside in, so I'm going to do my unboxings in the same way. So we begin with the strap. A nice buckle, nice hardware, but shiny hardware. It's a pretty entry-level NATO strap, but I think it'll do the job of a NATO really well. I'm replacing it anyway. Then if we come to the watch itself, case back, if we just unthread this NATO quickly. I'm getting fingerprints all over this watch. Case back, standard unmarked Rolex-esque case back. Yep, spring bars, etc. Decent finishing. So we've got, let me just give this a wipe. High polish on the sides of the case. We've got a brushed finish on the top of the lugs. I'll do more on this later on. Nice bezel. It's kind of, I needed this look, kind of the more exaggerated knurling on the bezel, because that's in keeping with the mil spec. And then the other thing that I went for when I chose this particular piece was that there's graduations all the way around the bezel. The markings don't stop at 15. That's also more in keeping with the mil spec. But what I'm liking here, there's 2 elements on this watch that are unexpected. The one is that you've actually got a domed crystal. That is a really good win, and there's no date window on this one. Because it's, yeah, I don't want the date window. I'm going to be putting a different dial on this watch that won't have a date. And then the helium escape valve. So yes, let me just have a look over here. What is this like? So pretty tight screw down crown. It's unscrewing nicely, it jumped nicely. Let me take it out to the full setting position. Okay, so I think what's obvious is that this movement doesn't hack. Okay, there we go. We're in setting, oh, it does hack. Okay, so it's a hacking movement. There we go. So it's a slow date changeover. It's got hand winding as well. And I just want to get to the date set position over here. There we go. quick date set. So there we go, guys. That's the base for my Milsub build. Really beautiful watch, really like it. Oh, let me quickly do some dimensions. If I take diameter across there, so bigger than a Milsub, 42.5. If I take the diameter across here, 41.6. Lug to lug, 50 mil. Yeah. Thickness without the strap, 14.8. And lug width, you can call it a 20 mil lug width. So a bit bigger than a Milsub, but I quite like the size of it. I'm quickly going to put it on wrist. Right, there we go. My wrist is about a 7.25 inch. Something I didn't do was bezel sound. It's an okay bezel. Not the smoothest action, but pretty decent. I do see the alignment is a bit off, but I'll fix that. I'll be taking the bezel off and the insert off and working with that. So we'll fix that alignment on the build. Also liking, you can see quite a bit of the Rayhout showing beyond the bezel. I quite like that look. So there we go. Unboxing for my Milsub build. Right, so there it is, the unboxing of the PA101AU. I really think a good value watch. I'm going to wear it for a day, give it a bit of a run, and then I will be doing the full review with a bit more in-depth opinion, because that's really all I can offer is an opinion on what the watch is all about. Thanks for watching.